Have you ever wondered what the origin of some certain items are? Mine would be bubble wrap. A lot of today's everyday items started off as total flops, actually. A few items would be like how Play-Doh was supposed to be a cleaner for cleaning soot off of wallpaper, or like how Coca-Cola was supposed to be a tonic for common ailments. This one was surprising. Well, bubble wrap was just like that. According to David Kindy from the Smithsonian Magazine, bubble wrap was never supposed to be a packaging material originally. What is commonly known today as an essential material for packaging previously had a different purpose. And its first purpose, it was first introduced as interior design. It was in 1957 in New Jersey where Alfred Fielding and Mark Chavanis first invented the bubble wrap, where they first introduced the first bubble wrap. They had used a heat sealing machine and two plastic shower curtains stuck together to create the first ever bubble wrap, according to Kindy from the Smithsonian Magazine. Well, its purpose, as I mentioned earlier, vaguely mentioned, it was first created for textured wallpaper. This was to give it like a 3D moment going on, as it was interesting, I guess. However, this did not go so well and was soon sent back to the thinking table. Chavanis and Fielding did not give up. However, they still continued thinking of other ways to use bubble wrap, one of which was greenhouse insulation. In an article by Packagit, a company that specializes in packaging and shipping supplies, they had promoted or advertised bubble wrap as greenhouse insulation. However, this wasn't much of a success either. Although bubble wrap is still used in greenhouse insulation, it is only beneficial in the colder seasons as they can retain heat. It wasn't until 1960, after they had trademarked bubble wrap and founded the Sealed Air Corporation, where they finally found its success. They had finally sought to use it as a packaging material, because at the time there was a multinational technology company that had produced business computers with no way of shipping them out safely. In a Forbes article written by Monte Berg, a marketer of the Sealed Air Corporation had introduced bubble wrap to the technology company, and soon after they had used it. And soon after they had started using it, other companies had seen its value and saw that it was a good thing, so they started using it as well. They started using it on their own products, and there we have it. The rest is history, basically. So just to wrap it all up, bubble wrap was first invented in 1957 to be textured wallpaper. However, it failed, and then next it was introduced as greenhouse insulation, but that failed too. Lastly, it finally found success in being protective packaging after helping a major tech company ship out their goods. So this history could be a reminder that failure isn't always the end, because not everything was meant for one purpose at first. It requires endurance, perseverance, and just hard work in order to find success for our products and or goods. So the next time you pop a sheet of bubble wrap, no matter how satisfying it is, because everyone loves a good pop, just remember, it could have been hanging in your living room wall.